Hello, hello. How are you? Are you doing this self-isolating thing, or I don't know what the restrictions are where you are. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something a bit more pleasant. Okay, so I've had a deposit down on this for a few weeks, and I finally managed to get it. It's an 80s Ibanez Blazer. Now I've already got like a 3 single coil version of that, and I've done a review of that, so I might even post a link to that below. But what attracted me to this one is it's got these 2 humbuckers, and they look like those DiMarzio Super Distortion or the old Meola ones, something like that. So it kind of reminded me of that Ibanez which Vinnie Moore used to play. They're very sought after, those particular guitars. So when I saw it, I thought, well, hang on a minute. So I tried it, you know, how you try stuff out in the guitar shop, and I thought it was awesome. So I put deposit down, and I finally got it. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to talk through that, and then we'll see how we go from there. So right, let's see where we are. Right, so we're on clean at the moment. We're on neck pickup, and even without any effects, just clean straight into the amp. Okay, so the body's made of ash. It's a maple neck with hang on, do it this way. Maple neck with the rosewood skunk stripe down the back. Standard locking tuners that say Ibanez on them. They're probably Goto. They're not locking tuners. The bridge is a brass sort of Strat style, you know, like with these 6 screws, but with a nice fat brass block. So that's very similar to the other one. It's this lovely pale blue colour, which, I mean, if let's say those Vinnie Moore ones were still in production, I would have wanted one in pale blue. That's, you know, I've just got a liking for the colour blue, and it don't mean I'm conservative, by the way. It just means I've got a liking for the colour blue. Anyway, maple neck, whereas Vinnie's he had an ebony one, and the Alan Holdsworth signatures. I mean, he had a few. I think he had a few Ibanez signatures, and they were largely derivatives of this kind of thing. And his had ebony fingerboards. I'm not sure what pickups he used. Maybe they were sort of specific Alan Holdsworth pickups. But when we actually start getting into, like, when we put some drives in, I mean, no effects at all. Yes, it sounds good. Nice gritty clean. That's because the pickups are a bit hotter. They're pushing the amp. Now we can do it 2 ways. So I've got the Catalan bred Galileo pedal. So that's that one. There's a bit of background noise. I haven't quite traced what that is. Maybe because it's old, I don't know. And then a Wampler Pinnacle. I think that one sounds really good.
Oh, neck pickup.
So that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Now of course you can clean it up as well. You roll it off, and well, about 3 or 4. So that's a good thing to start getting used to again. Is you know, set the amp up where it's overdriven, and then just use the volume pot just to clean things up. I mean, I've also got a volume pedal, so you could use that. You can use swell pedals as well. But you know, it's just good. It's good practice just to learn about, you know, like where the guitar starts to overdrive, and you know, sort of how low to get the volume so it does clean up. And, you know, and the sweetness of the clean sound. You know, I mean, it's sort of, you know, it's clean, but it's gritty clean, isn't it? Okay, I'll just turn that off. And just out of interest, I mean, if you haven't got any of the pedals and things, plugging into a Boss Katana. Now, some of the drive things in this are quite good. I mean, look on the crunch. Okay, that's that one. And on the lead, it'll be just a bit heavier now. Look. I mean, if you do make a fluff, well, just try and keep it fluid, and try and keep it even as well, and that's, you know. And you can clean that up too. Okay, some lead, and then of course the brown sound, which is effectively what the Pinnacle does anyway. Okay. Right. That's dust, by the way. It's not what you think it is. Okay. I'll put it back on clean. Right. Now with some delays in. So So it's almost Strat sounding again, isn't it? Okay. Now on reverb. Now I'm going to set it. It's on a room. Going to be on a room reverb. So it's just sort of quite subtle. Okay, and then I put the drive in. Okay, on bridge. Okay, yeah, one little fluff at the end, but anyway, never mind. Okay, now you might have noticed this toggle switch here. Now it's not a coil tap, like with the red one that I had, or that I've got. It's a phase reversal. So you put it in the mid position. Now at the moment it's down. So that's both humbuckers on together. Push that up. So it's kind of it's similar to that sort of Brian May thing that he has on his guitar, which is also on that red one that I was doing. So it's kind of, yeah, you know, it's that kind of thing. If you really wanted to go there, but you know, it's worth experimenting to see what you can come up with. You know, just I mean, I might be using that, or I might just use it sort of down. I mean, it's quite nice down. Put it up again. Yeah, so I thought you might be interested in that. If you've got any comments or any questions, as always, please leave them below. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Alright, thank you.